Morning world, welcome to Thursday 2nd of October, and we're going to start today's video with a bit of inflation. Right, I'll put on a spare one up there. So that's my issue, is soft tyre on the ZAGO. I don't think it's a good idea for me to try and pull that around to the shed, to the power source. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge up the compressor, bring it round, put a cylinder full of air in it first, maybe two, because that'll take a bit of air, and then I'll pull it round to the power source and we'll finish inflating it. But yeah, that's not 70 psi in there, is it? Get a bit there. Get a bit there. Go in there. Pull that charge up, get the pressure, take him round, empty him into that tyre, and then we're probably going to have to do that twice. Well, that's nearly 50 psi in there at one tank full, so that ain't too bad. If I can get it up to 50, I'm happy to move it on that. Right, I've just topped it with fuel. It had half a tank in it, but there's a fair bit of work to do there. So I just topped it up. Emma's just turned up. I've got Annabelle from TMAC Agri is coming sometime in the next half an hour as well. They've offered to come and do some soil sampling for me. Well, we had T'other farm ground tested last year, so I wouldn't mind testing some of our grassland here. So I need to kind of get a crack on, really, get this on before Annabelle gets here. I got it. Morning. Yeah, I got to connect it all up yet. Being as I've got the apprentice here, I better do it kind of properly, haven't I? So yeah, you can pull them out if you want. Annabelle from TMAC Agri is coming, and she's going to do some soil sampling for us. So I thought it might be interesting for you to shadow her for she'll only be out there about 45 minutes. Basically what she's going to do is take samples of soil, but while you're there you can glean a bit of information out of her.
For what purpose?
So we want to find out what the soil is rich in, what it's lacking in, what, if anything, it needs.
Yeah.
So we'll be looking at...
Doing it here?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're looking at what elements are in the soil. We know there's going to be plenty of organic.
Yeah.
We know we're not short of organic because the cattle have been in there.
Yeah.
Go on, get in there. Lock on, you swine. That's not locked on properly, so... yeah, so if you want to follow her around, I'm sure she won't mind. She's a lovely lady. So especially as I make her a cup of tea first anyway. then you can basically do some soil stuff with her. I wonder if that'll work if I go around there. This is temperamental, this thing.
Is it one of the ones like when we used to have to do it with our earphones to be able to...
Well, no, it's just a bit temperamental with sometimes it wants to work and sometimes it doesn't. So, right, I'll take him round and I'll free up that button. Got to take the wheel chocks out. I think there's one your side. Gently does it. And there's enough air in the tyre now. I'm not worried about that, but there is no real rush. Famous David, oh, why are you up here mixing muck for me and loading out and blah blah blah? Because I got stuff to do, mate. So he ain't that bad, honestly. I'll make him out to be worse than he is, which is bad enough. Right, I need to go and sort out that PTO lock button. He's basically stuck in, so it's not locked on. Don't like that. What do I want? I want some of that. Right, so the problem is in there. When you're putting a PTO shaft on, you've got to make sure he is locked on. You do not you do not want it to be able to slide off like that. So we're going to give, where did I put that tin of, there it is. We're going to give him a little bit of squirty worty. Lubrication. As long as that pin pops out again, then I'll be happy. So can you put your hand on the back of there? It's a bit dirty. Can you feel that button there?
That one?
Yeah, you've got to push that in.
Is that a button?
Yeah, you've got to push it in. Push it in tight.
Yeah.
And then you've got to let go now. You've got to come back out. He's still not coming back out. Hang on, no, don't about it.
Do you need some real strength?
No, what I need is...
Am I in your way?
No, not really. No. We've got to take the weight off. I was hoping to avoid taking it right off. It was unavoidable. Dirty. Dirty, I should put gloves on. If you look in there, you can see how it works.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just locks it in that groove in there.
Yeah.
Just where it's been sat outside, I think. Hopefully that's going to be lined up perfectly and it'll slide straight back on there. Famous last words. I think actually the problem might be there. I think there's a lot of grease built up inside. Yeah. And it's just stopping and go on quite far enough. So I think that's actually the problem. It's not the button at all. It's, I have to get my finger dirty. Yeah, there's the problem. Too much of that in there.
Did you do that?
Eh?
Did you do that?
Yeah, I overgreased it.
No.
I know, it's bad. But this takes a lot of punishment, this thing, so
yeah.
definitely want to undergrease it. Right, I just wipe my tip off. Here and go. That's what it was. So, okay, happy now. Yeah, never use a PTO if he ain't locked on. That's a good way to end up in hospital or the morgue. Right, so one. So I put these away in the right order, so they go back on the right, because this operates the crane.
So how do you know which is which?
Because that one, when I put them down, I load them down like that.
Right, and then you.
So that one goes on that side.
Yeah,
so the one nearest top of the step is that one, and the one nearest the seat is that one.
Yeah, okay.
And then when I put them back on,
they're
in the right order. Right. Oh yeah, I got mucky hands.
Is this where you're going to be sitting all day?
No. No. I will load it up, go away for half an hour,
come back, load it
because I can keep an eye on it from the build site out there. Keep all the gates shut, make sure no one comes down here. So I can literally load it, come down, have a look, load it again, or top it up. We should be good. You bummered?
Yeah,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm not interested. Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, I don't care. I'll slap Mikey when he comes back later on. So, right, okay. I think we're good to load that up.
That's an interesting smell.
Yeah. Wet brash. So, yummy.
I don't know about that. It smells like boggy water.
Yeah, it's probably because it is.
Don't sit down.
Right, we're gonna. Do you want to go and put the revs up to 540 on the hand throttle? So 540 on the centre console. Actually, go 500.
500.
500 RPM on the middle dash on the console. Console. Doesn't she sound lovely? I'm hoping that's water dripping out of there. Water. Welcome back. It is 3:36 in the afternoon. I'm not telling you what the temperature is or the blinking UV because I don't care. So I've been on Shreddermus Day and we're almost halfway through the pile of green waste. It was a bigger pile than I thought it was. So look at old misery guts down there. These two could rip her to pieces if they wanted to, but all they want to do is for her to love them, and she just not having it. Look at that miserable creature. So anyway, for those of few of you that are interested, we are up to lintels. So that's the winner lintel, so a catnick lintel. In there, we are having a big lintel made So, because catting it across there isn't really man enough for what we want to do, because we've got to put roof timbers across the top of it. So we were going to have to put a steel anyway. So what we done, we contacted MD Collins, and luckily for us, they had a load going off for hot dip galvanising on Friday, as in today or tomorrow, coming back Monday. So we've had a lintel made, a steel on there with a foot on the back of it, so we don't need a catnick. And it's probably cheaper, to be honest. It's stronger and probably cheaper. So, but yeah, so we're up to lintel. Oh, my back. And in here. So we're getting to kind of see the size of the thing now. It's actually going to be a reasonable sized living room for him. He's going to be able to put some of his stuff in here. This is our jewellery rigged gutter system, because we've got a lot of rain and wind forecast for tomorrow. So we thought, well, rather than fill this up, we'll do our best to chuck it out there. Dave's not in tomorrow, he doesn't work Fridays. So that's it for this week. This is as far as we're going to get. Besides that, we wanted to make sure all the muck had gone off completely on the little pads before we put that on. Hopefully Monday, if it's back early enough. If not, it'll be Tuesday, that'll go on. And because it's steel, once we've mucked them on, we can kind of build straight off of them. So yeah, and then we've got to rip the roof off there. I'm saying we, I mean Dave. I mean, I haven't actually done an awful lot. I've done a little bit of shoveling, a little bit of fetching and carrying, a little bit loading out, but this is 99% Dave has done nearly everything. He's mixed all the muck, wheelbarrowed it all the way over, got it up on the first lift. I complained about it quite a lot because he hasn't had any staff to help him, and I've been down there shredding, and it's like, you know, I'm a builder, not a labourer, except on this job he's both. He has mentioned it a few times. Anyway, so yeah, we got to take probably 3 courses of tiles off there and find our roof timbers, and then next week we might be starting to put timber on here. So that'll be an expensive week because that's a few quid worth of timber. That's 9 inch by 2 inch. I'm not sure what the centres are on it. Probably, no, I'm not going to say because I get it wrong. But it's quite a bit of timber to go on here, and then it'll be standard board, and then it'll be, I presume it's standard board, I don't know, standard board, insulation, or is it membrane, insulation, membrane, then something else, and then, yeah, we're getting there. Anyway, that's the build. It's just started spotting with rain. That last mix should be nearly done. I'm going to go and chuck that out and then decide if I want to do any more today. I really haven't made my mind up yet. Oh God, I've decided getting older is not fun. Everyone said, oh, life begins at 50 and life begins at 60. Bloody well it doesn't. Pain begins at 40, more pain begins at 50, and lots of pain begins at 60. Yeah, so there. So being as most of my day has been spent on the shredder, and there is a playlist for the ZAGO. I mean, probably not everybody's idea of a fantastically interesting playlist, but there is a playlist on the ZAGO which includes things like breakdowns and repairs and me getting up to my elbows in grease and stuff, and that wasn't much fun. But yeah, for anybody who's sort of interested in the recycling and the shredding side of what we do at the farm, this is how we do it with the ZAGO. I could leave it in there for another half an hour and it would break down a bit more, but to be honest, I think we'll chuck that out. That's what I've done so far today, that and that, in between going out with Dave. The green waste pile was right out on top of here, and out the back you can see where it was. So we've literally converted a great big pile of green stuff into that and that. And that will be mixed in with the manure from the cattle and used as a green manure, which we'll probably be ploughing into the farm, maybe not next year, but the year after, That will be growing wheat or barley or something. It's warm in here. Pushing that out of her. Let's get rid of that first, shall we? There you go. That's better. So there you go. That was that about an hour ago. I tend to stand here as long as I can. Any big bits that come out, I just chuck it back in the pile again. See some daylight now, we're getting there. Mr. Gab chipping up a bit of his waste. He would probably have chucked it on the pile if I hadn't been here, but I was. Right, well it's only 10 to 4, so I reckon we could do another load yet. Let's put it this way, every load I do today is one less to do tomorrow. Although saying that, if it's pinning down rain tomorrow, I probably won't bother. That'll do. I like to keep the PTO shaft straight, less stress. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Hello. 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 She can't come up here with me. It annoys her. Right. That's had a good clear out, isn't it? Okay. Let's fill it up again. That looks like a bunch of nasty grass. Won't like that with a big rotten log. Go on, have that. That didn't last very long, did it? Dropped that in the wrong place, didn't I? Can I get that again? Try bringing you around here a bit, shall we? Try that. No, that's still not where I wanted it. Oh well. In the worst place of the machine to get shredded. I either wanted to bring it down here or up the top there. That's like a little spot there where if they get stuck in there, I mean, it'll go, it just takes a while. So, but I won't put anything else in until it's grabbed that and chewed it up a bit. Not playing, is it? And they will. It's going to happen. Sooner or later, the machine will win. I think it's going. I think it's finally grabbed it. I had to put a load of stuff on top of it and weigh it down, but yeah, in a minute we're going to hear a crunch. those. A couple more like that, I expect. We'll see it come back up for the middle there in a minute. I will. You probably won't, because that's about to run out of battery. And I ain't got a spare one on me, it's at the house. So I'll say it now, just in case I sort of disappear. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you enjoy the ZAGO stuff, there is a whole playlist regarding this machine, as mentioned. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying one of these or something, I have found it. It's not the fastest, but yeah, basically this is a modified bulk feeder, diet feeder, with thicker steel, bigger bearings, turned into a shredder. So I could use this as a diet feeder if I wanted to, which I don't, but right. There's the stump come back up. Now he's got to go back down again. There you go. Push that end down then. Go on, grab it. Grab it. There you go. You're doomed now, mate. There ain't no coming back from that. Bye-bye. I'm not sure what that lot was, but don't really matter now because it's grabbed it, so it's going. Was it's got hold of something? Game over. It's when you get a long stick that just bridges across and refuses to get caught. I mean, they always get caught eventually, but yeah. Right, so 4:30. I'm going to go up the house, have a cup of tea, come back down here at 5 o'clock, by which time this should be ready to chuck out over there. Actually, what I'll do, I'll get the skid steer, I'll push that over there first, then I'll have a cup of tea. Psst, psst. Wait, we're going in here. Come on. Go on, up you go. Right, on your seat, not mine. Get up, go on. Get up there, get up, thank you. Stay there. I don't know where that come from. through again. Right, now we're going to have a cup of tea. I'll see you tomorrow.